the sun god, but it's crossed, so it's a T. So the sun sets on the bench.
I just want to tell you that, one, I love you so much, and that you seriously changed my life last year, and being around you, and you seriously are an amazing inspiration to me, and you've always been encouraging, and someone I've always wanted to look up to, always have looked up to, and I just wanted to let you know that you just shine God's glory to everyone that you meet, and you change lives, always, and I love that about you. It doesn't matter how you meet them or anything, that you always manage to show God's love to everyone around you.
I love you so much. You are an inspiration to me. You're an inspiration to everyone who meets you. And I just want you to know that you are such a joy. You're a joy to my life. You're a joy to everyone's life. And it is so encouraging to see you so dedicated and so just passionate about everything that you do. You put so much time into everything, and you love to bless people. And I just want to bless you and tell you that I love you so dearly, and you are so dear to my heart. I love you.
I am so blessed to know you, and I just want to thank you for being who you are, for being like the wonderful woman that God made you, and for being willing to be led by God. Something that I see in you is that you're a world changer, and you have the ability to shift atmospheres, and you have left behind such a legacy in Chi Alpha, and you're just someone who like radiates God's beauty and His joy, and I just want to thank you for having such an impact on my life too, and you're just really a blessing, and I love you.
Oh, you've really shown me that prayers are answered, that God listens to us, that He cares for us as like His sons and daughters. You are full of joy and peace. You're an encourager. The time that I spend with you is always good. You're just nurturing, and I just enjoy so much spending time with you and being able to be your friend. I'm glad that we have such a dear relationship and that we're honest and authentic with each other.
Oh yes.
And that you will do the ridiculous and that you show God's love in that way. I remember the time that you stood guard while me and Josh used the Grand Canyon, and that will always be my favorite memory of you. So. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh. I'm just like so glad that I've gotten to know you so much, and you're such a light to all of us at Chi Alpha, and like you really encourage everyone to step up to the next level. Your joy just transcends to all of us, and you're such a light like all the time, and your smile just to like everyone, and no matter if it's like working at Target or whatever it is, you are so joyful, and just like always doing the Lord's work. And just like when I talk to freshman girls and I notice how much this year like I bring up wisdom that like you've said in a conversation, in a Bible study, or like something we've talked about, like, and then like I've brought up your name so many times, so I was like, oh my gosh, this is something that like someone from Chi Alpha last year who just graduated, Allison, said. And when they got to see you, like several different girls, it was like 3 different freshman girls at the ladies brunch, they're like, oh my gosh, that was Allison. Like they came up to me, and just that like you've left that type of mark on Chi Alpha is awesome. And so I just want to let you know how special you are, that you've been able to do that. Thank you so much.
Allison, I'm not sure if I'll ever have the right words to say just how thankful I am to have met you. You are such a beautiful person inside and out, and and it's been a blessing to walk alongside you and watch you grow. It's easy to say, and I'm sure that everyone will agree that your smile and positivity are absolutely contagious. Whether it be an encouraging word, a big hug, or advice, it's so evident how deeply you care about people. And I thank you for always being there for me, in laughter or in tears. You're such an amazing encourager, sister, and friend, but most importantly, I thank you for being real and showing me what it's like to have a true friend. I'm so excited and can hardly wait to hear what God's going to do with your life, and I just love you so much.
I just wanted to tell you, you've been like such an encouragement in my life. Like the love that you have within you just like radiates, and it's like this thing that's just like so contagious for like everybody around. We all just like get to like be a part of like the like inflamed love that you have for the Lord, and even like the level of compassion that like stirs you toward others. And it's like so inspiring, and it's like it's just like this thing that's like gets passed from like person to person. And I know that I've been a part of it. Like that's like the testimony of like anybody that knows you. It's just that we like experience and see like the love that you have for the Lord and the love that you have for others, and like spurs other people on to the exact same thing. And it's really great. Such like a woman of joy and of peace, of like deep intentional relationship with like everyone who's around you. So I really love you. I think you're really great. I think you're an awesome sister.
I think you're probably getting that there's a pattern here. And I wrote a lot in my letter, but one thing that was really cool while I was writing it is I got this picture of you like standing like on a cliff or something and looking and just like smiling, and you had the biggest smile on your face. And I like saw myself come up to you and look at you and then look to see what you were looking at. And then it was like all of these people started coming up and looking at you and then looking to see what you were looking at. And it was just this crowd of people, and I just really knew that that's like the way that you're so focused on God that you like point other people towards Him. And it's like really impacted my life. I really appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
The year before I met you, right after our Honor Academy year, I desperately needed friends, and I prayed God, like, I want friends, I need friends. And that whole year, I didn't really make a connection with anybody, and I was like, even if I just get one. And then one day, this random girl emailed me that I had never met before, and you ended up to be everything I ever needed in a friend and more, everything I ever wanted in a friend, and God just knew. Like, I know it's silly, but I was like, I always wanted that relationship like Jonathan and David, and I definitely felt like you're the Jonathan to my David, or I'm the Jonathan to your David. So thank you for just being so amazing. Thank you so much.
I just want to thank you for the impact that you've had in my life personally. When I think about you, I always return to that crazy night we had together in the prayer house. And you were just like sharing your heart with me, like you were telling me about the value of appreciating the difficult times, because of that meant that God was willing to do something awesome. And I just want to thank you for that night, for bringing that inspiration to me, because I know that I want the complete work that Jesus done for me, and I don't want some half service, you know, like I want the full thing. And I thank you for teaching me that and showing me that. And I also just want to thank you for your obedience to Christ. Like, I think about that night and how you got up on the chair and then you just threw yourself into the air and made that loud boom. And I'm like, what are you doing, Allison? And you were just like, I'm planting myself in the house of the Lord. And that was just like, you knew what you needed to do. Like, you knew that you needed to plant yourself in Jesus. And that was just such radical obedience to that calling. And so that whole night in general, like it was so encouraging and just was so like amazing for me to see your heart for Jesus. And you also once said to me, what did I get myself into when I said yes to Jesus? Allison, you got yourself into a life full of wonders and adventures. I honestly believe you're going to go places you never imagined going. You're going to experience things that can only be experienced at the hands of the people. And ultimately, you're going to stand before the kings of kings and see him with a clear conscience and a pure heart. I am so thankful that with all honesty that I can tell any girl or any boy to follow Allison because she imitates Christ in everything she does. So thank you, Allison.
Okay, I'm gonna be brief. So, do me a favor. Take a seat. You're like my best friend and my little sister.
Say, Allison, that I'm so thankful for your friendship, and I'm so thankful for that one time when we were at the writer's house and you said to me, I just really want to be your friend, and you're like a real friend, and I've never had someone like say that to me or really like blatantly pursue me as a friend that way. So I'm just really thankful for the way that you just put so much purpose in that friendship that we have, and that you've just always been so loyal and so trustworthy with like the deepest thoughts in my heart. And so yeah, I'm just really thankful for the friend that you are, and I'm so blessed to be in your life and to be here now. And I'm just excited for what God's going to do in the rest of your life and what He has like huge plans for you. Bigger than you even know. That you're like one of the strongest women of God that I've ever met. And so I know that with that just obedience to Jesus, that He can do anything. So I'm excited. I love you.
Well, I just want to tell you, first off, that I love you, and I'm just really proud of having watched like what a beautiful, awesome woman of God that He is just forming you into, and to see you now, the way the Lord has grown you in the time span that I've had the blessing to know you has been just such an honor to get to watch close up and from afar, and to just see how He's grown you in your identity. And I've watched you grow and be comfortable in your own skin, and watch you grow in ministering to women and men, and you're a prayer warrior and you're a worshiper. And I just want you to know that I am very excited for your future and what God has in store for you. And I also want you to know that Sean and I are always your best supporters, and some of your best supporters, and we're always there for you, no matter where the Lord takes you and what He uses you to do. And I just want you to know that we're there, and I want to encourage you to never settle for status quo, and just to continue to live your life as one sold out for Jesus, and taking the things that have been invested in you. And I'm just confident that you're going to invest your life into others no matter what you do or what stage of life you're in. So just hope you feel really blessed today, and I love you. And I mean, I'm going to see you again, but yeah.
Thank you.
wish I had the words to express how much I love you.
You are the most incredible, amazing woman. And I'm so blessed and honored to call you my best friend. You are more than I could have asked, hoped, or dreamt of. I love you, and I'm so excited for all of the wonderful things God has in store for us, for all the wonderful things that God is doing in and through us, and is going to continue to do. To move forward in what God has for us, for His plan for us. So with that, question.